Hi guys, so last week I was actually scrolling on TikTok and I bumped into this video where this certain girl was like, it's hard to hear God when you've already decided what you want Him to say. When I heard that, I was like, that's so true. That's so true because it actually happens to me. I think now I know better, but it used to really happen to me. Those days where I could ask God, and I'm like, God, what do you want me to do? Because I love asking God. I love including Him in everything. I love acknowledging Him, and I love so much to ask Him like things, and I ask Him for direction and confirmation and stuff like that. So as a person, okay, long time ago, when I was still kind of dating some guys, um, I remember asking God because I could ask God regardless, yeah. So if I start feeling like kind of, I'm kind of in love with this person, I could go to God and I'm like, God, what do you want? What do you think? Like, this is the person, like I always called it introducing that person to God. Because he's been my father, he's been my mother, he's been my everything. He still is. But then he has played that part in my life. He has been everything in my life, like every single thing. So he's my family. I love him. I have a physical family, like yeah, but then God has been there more than anything else. So yeah, back to the topic. Guys, this girl when this girl said this, I was like, you know what? This is something. Because I remember I could take certain guys to God, and I'm like, God, here. And he's like, nope. By most cases, before even saying nope, I already know it's a no. Because when you have a relationship with God and you are discernful, like you can discern in the spirit, it's like you know what's not gonna work or what's not for you or something. Like it's like you have that knowing that you've not practiced it or something, but then it's there. Like you know things. So I could tell God, God, this one, what do you think? He's like, no. But then I've already decided because I feel like I love this person, and I'm like, why are you saying no? Like, I tried to defend and do those things, and yeah, it wasn't working. But yo, it's so true. Though we can go to God and you're like, God, tell me. But then you've already decided. It's like you've not decided fully, but then it's just like you already know what you think you want and what you think is going to happen. It even goes with when you actually need something or like you need direction about something and you're asking God, you have your own options or opinions or you have other sources or something like that, yeah? And you're asking God, God, should I do this? Okay, say you have like let's say four options, you're like, if this doesn't work, I'll go with this. This doesn't, I'll go with this. This doesn't, I'll go with this. And then after making that decision, you run to God and you're like, God, please show me direction. But on these four things, you're like, you already have that one that stands out, that stands out of all of them. You're like, you know what? You even wish that God can, choose that one. But then you go to God and you're like, God, please tell me, like, what do you want me to do? Like, which decision should I make? Or which one of these four should I choose? Something like that. But remember, you already have that one that you want. You really want. And God, let's say God is telling you the second or the third or the fourth. You'll be like, you might even disobey and be like, you know what, I think this is better in your eyes, in your mind. You think this is what will work for you and all that. And maybe you might end up, going with the second or the third or fourth, whichever was kind of, standing out for you. Then what's the purpose of you asking God? What was the purpose? I think when you actually are asking God, it's like what we need to do is to surrender and just step away, bring your prayer, bring your request, bring your idea, hmm, and ask him to do what he can do, what he knows is best for you, because he knows us better than we know ourselves, right? He knows what we want, what we need, what we will need in years to come, or something like that. Depends with what you want, actually, with what you are asking for. Yeah, I think when we are asking God, it's better we just surrender it all. Like, take away your opinions, what you think, what looks like will be best, what seems like, what looks like, you know, and trust God. Like, God is faithful. He's so cool. He knows what is best for you. So when you have your opinions, your prayers, and what you want, take it to him, but let him do the final decision, because what his decision is the best. And also use discernment, because he might be saying something and you're hearing something else. All right. So you need to put in discernment and ask for confirmations, I think. Like, ask him more and more, because you can hear wrong, right? It depends. Not everyone hears from God, but not everyone is open to hear from him. I love the Lord. But yeah, you will know. He will make you know. He will not let you be in the dark when you already asked him for something, like, you want to know about. So yeah, I think all we need is to just surrender like completely. Because if you have your own opinions and you have your what you want already, okay, of course we have what we want, but if you've already decided in your heart and now you're going to him, asking him for what? Why are you going to ask him if you're not willing to listen to him, if you're not willing to obey him? Because his decision, his choice is the best. I love you guys so much. I love you so, so much. So if you don't have a personal relationship with God, start it today. Love him. Love God. Yeah, start it today. He loves you so much. And I love you too. Peace out.